widdz here, and in today's video I'm gonna quickly give you guys some tips and some cheesy ways to always be able to get shepherd calls, because everyone knows it's really hard to get that right now because a lot of people are trying to do it. So if you want to get the caretaker AR right here, which is pretty damn good except for the blue, and on top of that we have the Game Pass event project that leads up to the caretaker, giving you 10 exotic components for every rank when it comes to shepherd. And on top of that, what is worth to note is that the reconstructed caches actually contains around 100 blueprints, and that's one of the reasons why you really would like to farm it, on top of the 10 exotic components, the experience, and also of course getting the caretaker. I'm gonna just do this really quick because there is probably videos out about this, but since I'm gonna be doing this on stream, I don't want to explain it all the time. But yeah, you have the shepherd rank right here in the menu. You can open on call status, call for backup, right? Then you can go here to random call for backup. Maybe this one you use for shepherd, right? But it can take a really long time. We can just have this on and it will take a long time, right? But you can actually do this yourself. So either if you have, as you can see, I have a laptop to my right, which also have another Division 2 account on. And then I have the main game, as you can see. Or you can also do this with a friend. I'm just gonna quickly explain it how it works to do by yourself, which I know a lot of you guys don't have, but the same principles will work if you do it with a friend and you just take turns. So firstly, you have to add each other on, not in game, but on Ubisoft Connect, on console. You guys probably know how to do it, because I don't know, but they gotta be outside of the game, right? So I did just do that. Go to my laptop, and I'm gonna have to accept it, which I mean, you can't really see that, but now I accepted it, right? Then my other account is gonna invite me to his session. I accept it. So now we will get into the same group. Just gotta wait for the loading. Right here. And I guess worth to note as well, on the mule account, or like the guy that is gonna get carried, you should enable call status, right? So in SHD here, open on call status, just put this on to all. And also when you do the invite, preferably be at a mission with that character. So right now we're outside of Lincoln Memorial, which is a really good mission to just speedrun through pretty quick. And now you just want to unfriend right there. And then you just want to leave the group. I'm not sure if it matters though, but on the character that is getting carried, I don't refresh the mission at all. I let it be finished. So like that, right? And then on this one, this is the one that's gonna Sherpa. We go into random call for backup. On the other account, we take up the menu and we go into call for backup basically. So the one that's gonna get carried is gonna press call for backup, while the Sherpa account is gonna call a random call for backup. You're gonna time this and you're gonna do it exactly at the same time. If you are friends, you just count down 3, 2, 1 and you go. So let's just see if the magic works. So 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1, and then go. And now you can see instantly we got a game. And as you can see right here, this guy have a pretty good nickname, widdz. And then you can either just give the session lead, which I think is probably the best way to do it. But the way I've been doing it is just to restart the mission. I play it on challenging because that gives you 1 rank. Then you just clear through the whole mission, and in the end you will get the Sherpa rank, and then the guy that got carried, so our friend right there, can also endorse you for extra Sherpa rank. And then to repeat this, you would just leave it again, just leave, and then just repeat and time the backup call, right? So that's how you would do it with the 2 PC 2 account setup. But if you have a friend, it literally works the same way. Hopefully this was a good enough explanation, because I just want to quickly make this one, so if people ask for it, we have this video to explain it. So yeah, I hope this will help you guys. And with that said, I'm currently live at twitch.tv/widdz on day 6 on the subathon. Still have drops, and I do have a video coming later today as well, so make sure you stay tuned for that. And yes, this is pretty cheesy, right? But I mean, a lot of people are doing this, as I noticed yesterday when I was doing the backup calls normally. There's a long queue to get them, and then when you get them, you get kicked because people are trying to like get into each other's session. So either people with friends will do it together the way I showed you, or people will do it with 2 accounts. But if we take yesterday for an example, I got in a session with a completely new player, and he had a microphone. I mean, multiple people had, and actually I talked with them. But like one person in particular, we had like actually a conversation, and it was a new player, seemed pretty excited about the game. And I feel like when I got the endorsement, I still stayed for the mission, but then I felt really bad that I had to leave. Didn't really explain what. They just said, yeah, I'm gonna go and help someone else. But imagine if I could actually stay there. I could just help him, I can just teach him the game, and he will most likely have a better experience. But it doesn't really work that way, right? Because you can only get endorsed once per session, which I think is just kind of a way for them shooting themselves in the foot. Like imagine you could just stay in the session and you just keep getting endorsement. You can actually build a connection with the person you play, instead of like, oh, I got endorsed, now I gotta leave. You just requeue. I mean, I imagine some people don't even finish the mission. They just like, as soon as they get endorsed, they just leave. And I guess the reason they haven't done it that way is because it probably would get abused. But I mean, Division is almost 10 years old, the franchise, and if there's something our community and myself is really good at, is to cheese stuff. Like, we are gonna find the most efficient way to farm or get something, and we are most likely gonna do it as long as it's not cheating. Anyway, just thought I would add that rant in. Is that like a thing on challenging and not on the other difficulties? I'm feeling I want to get it here. One more run, maybe. And we got character here. Yeah, then we should swap character. So I guess now, okay, now he can endorse. Will I get extra points then? So people don't do that shit, huh? It comes up like this, like a thumbs up. Then it just disappeared. Then it just disappeared. Social. Endorse. Corporate. Where else there? Then you get even more. So this is even more efficient than carrying randoms because they don't endorse, or what?